what you do. Being in Colorado, that was my first time to like watch it on there. That was freaking amazing to be able to watch it on there.
Good.
It's awesome. You know, our grandparents and stuff have done that for the family too. I just never had to, and I had to. But, man, this is freaking amazing. It's awesome.
That's what we do it for.
Yeah, it's super cool. So thank you.
Glad you got better hands than me. Glad you got better hands than me. I would screw that one up. Last match of pool play. Match 3. Getting ready to face off. Metro Heat 17-1. Here at Crown Town Clash. Looks like we're running 2 liberos here in set 1. Give a different look for this match. High fives and hand slaps. Good luck. Still ready to go for set number 1. See what the lineup comes out as. We know we got the 2 liberos. That goes through the screen. Okay, let's see here. There's a Retsy. Bailey in the 1, Retsy in the 2, Maddie in the 3, Charlotte in the 4, Azul in the 5, Jessa in the 6th spot. I believe we'll be starting with the serve. We're going to get the lineup checked here and do our libero swapping and see who's coming in first. Hadley's coming in first on the libero swap. Bailey coming back to serve. And we're off. Set 1, match 3. Crown Town Clash in Kansas City, or Kansas, Woodland Park area. Shanked off and back. Bailey started out with an ace. Your Heater up 1-0 in set 1. Shallow ball into the donut. That's a clean ace. 2 aces to start the match. 2-0. Heat up. Set 1. Match 3. Daly on the serve. Good spot to the 1. Hand pushed over. Attack. Roll. Daly keeps that one up. Hadley. Retsy gives it a ride over with Air. Hadley on the shallow. Daly sizing up. Look at the Charlotte. Popped over the block and in. Your Heater on top, 3-0 in match 3. Seem to be playing with a different energy here in this third match, or maybe just being close to the action. You can tell their energy's up rather than I could from the elevated before. Pushed over, Daly on the dig. Azul from the back row, around the block. Good dig from the back row. Libero passes. Get a free ball back from Metro Heat. Retsy, Daly, looking for Retsy again. Off the block. Out of Con Tater. Metro Heat getting the side out and on the board. It's 3-1. Your Heat are on top by 2. Metro Heat with the serve. First one of the match. Hadley, Daly, pushing out, looking for Charlotte. Smartly around the block and very shallow. Swipe, Hadley. Maddie with a beautiful set. So Retsy around the block. That'll work. Out of system, but Maddie using her hands, getting that one in position for the third touch. It's 4-1. Your Heater on top. Here comes Retsy with the serve. Up by 3 in set 1. Shallow ball to the 1. Passed. And won't make it back over. We're going to call it an ace. Second touch was really no help. Timeout Metro Heat 17. They want to talk about it. Your OKC Heat up 5-1 in set 1 of match 3. Crown Town Clash. That ends the 30-second timeout. Officials ready to go. One timeout done. Metro Heat doing a substitution out of the timeout. It's 5-1. Heat on top by 4. Aretzi still serving. And we're off. To the middle back at the 6. Pass and set from the middle. Tipped over. Daly. Out of the system here, but Hadley dropping a dime for Azul off the touch. Yeah, it was a touch and a half. I don't even know why she questioned that, but okay. 6-1, your Heat are on top by 5. Here's the serve from Aretzi. Middle back. Thought it was going to be shallow. It wasn't really. Middle slight. Daly again. Hadley bumping over, looking for Charlotte. Over the block. Defended. Outside attack coming. Off the block. Azul strong one on. Daly big one on. Oh, we got a collision. Everyone pops back up. Everyone's good. Ball sails wide. Metro Heat getting the side out on that. It's 6-2. Your Heat's on top. There's a substitution bringing Ava into the back row. Metro with the serve. Shallow ball. Maddie gets under it. Daly has to one on that one. Maddie on the push. Defended. And an attack through the block. In front of the defense there. It falls. Metro Heat back within 3. It's 6-3. Heat up by 3. Set 1 of match 3 here at Crown Town. There's the serve. 116 played out by the one there of Ava. Daly gets her. Ava sends it into the donut. Defended. Outside. Through the block. Hadley on the dig. Daly on the dump. 7-3, your Heat on top by 4. That'll bring up our libero swap. Jessa back into the front row. Maddie coming back to serve. And it's up. Shallow ball. Defended by the 6, middle back. Outside the antenna on the send. It's 8-3. Your Heat up by 5 here in set 1 of match 3. And we're off right at the 1 there. Played up. We'll get a back row. Shorten into the net. Hitting there 9-3. Your Heat back up on top by 6. Maddie with the serve. Line drive at the middle back there. Handled. Passed out. Roll shot. Ava. To Daly. To Azul. Big dig from the back row, but second touch not there. Your Heat's up by 7. It's 10-3. Set 1. Maddie on the serve. At the 1. What do we got here? Free ball coming back over for Metro Heat. Maddie. Daly looking for Charlotte. Adjust around the block. Get a free ball to the corner. Maddie defends that. Daly bumping, looking for Azul over the block. Mishandled, that's a kill. It's 11-3, your Heat on top by 8. Stringing something together here. Okay, the table has 10-3. We'll adjust if we need to. I'm not above making mistakes. To the middle back in the 6. Yep, through the block and off the table there and down. Metro Heat getting the side out. There's our libero swap, bringing Emily into the back row for defensive duties. I have 11-4. The table has 10-4. We'll worry about that if it becomes a problem later. There's the serve. Ava. Daly looking for Jessa. That's a kill. What do we got here? 12-4, 11-4. Whoever's keeping track here. Charlotte coming back to serve. No subs. All right, we're good to go. Substitution by Metro there, I should say. Charlotte on the serve. Puts us off and into play to the 1. Bumped, set, middle, off the block. Good up by M to keep that alive. Charlotte placing that for a 3rd touch to keep it alive. Azul on the overpass. That's a solo. 13-4, 12-4, whatever whoever's keeping track, I may adjust to the table here in a minute. Not sure where I got off or they got off. It doesn't matter. Charlotte on the serve right at the 1 there. Played up. Passed. We'll get a free ball from Metro Heat. Shallow. Yep, that's going to fall for free ball there. Got to take them steps. All right, we're adjusting the score to match the table. The table has 12-5, despite 13-5. There we go. So we now match the table. (12-5) Metro with the serve after that side out. Line drive. Daly gets under that. Overpass. And there we go. Falls for OKC. 16-5 now. So and we're off. To the middle back to 6. Dumped over. Emily. Charlotte pushes out, looking for a Retzi over the block. Libero digs it. Pushes through the block. Azul. Somebody was in the net, so they're calling it OKC point. (14-5). Heat up by 9. Azul on the serve, sends it into play on the 5-6 seam. The 6 plays it. Back set, looking for a right side push. Charlotte. Azul looking for Daly. Oh, it goes over and misplayed by Metro. 15-5, your OKC Heat's up by 10. Over halfway through this first set of match 3. Definitely seeing a better energy out of OKC from down here or in this match. Something. Azul sends it. Shallow ball into the donut. 6 gets there. Charlotte. M dropping a dime for a Retzi. Cuts it back between the sticks on the free ball. Right side through the block. Charlotte. Azul. Daly on the dump. Okay, we're replaying that one due to a ball, it looked like, through the court. So 15-5 still. We're replaying that rally. Azul sends us off. Shallow ball to the 6. Overpass. Jessa. Charlotte. Daly punches it over, keeps it alive. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. 16-5. Your OKC Heat up by 11. Azul still serving. We're over halfway through. 4 from the red zone. Azul puts us off into play. Into the campfire-ish. 6th spot, really. Free ball. Azul. Charlotte looking to connect with Jessa from the middle. Tools the block and out. That goes down as a kill. 17-5. Metro wants a substitution here. Down by 12. Your Heat on top and in control. Azul sends it on the 5-6 seam. The 5 takes it. Pushed over and into the net. Mistake. 18-15. OKC Heat on top by Lucky 13. Timeout. Last one for Metro Heat. They want to talk about it in this first set of the 3rd match of the day. Join us back tomorrow for bracket play. Contact your favorite Heat player, family, or friend to find out what the schedule might be, to know when they're playing. I have no idea what bracket we're going to be in or where we land. And that all, of course, varies timing of first match tomorrow. Anyway, we're out of the timeout. Got the lead by 13. Azul still serving. And we're off right at the 5 there. Set outside, smack over the block. Emily on the dig. Charlotte looking for a Retzi over the block. Good spot. It's defended well though. We'll get a free ball back. Libero to Libero. Charlotte. Daly. Right side. Roll over the block. Azul. Charlotte looking for Daly again. Over the block. Metro is in the net. That's going to be OKC point. 19-15. Heat on top by 14. 1 away from the red zone. Azul sends it right at the 5. Shank backwards, but they still got it. Well, we should get a free ball back here. And out. OKC's first to 20 in the red zone. It's 20-5. 5 away from the finish for set number 1. Much better look here than first 2 matches of the day. Way to have a short memory, girls. Right at the middle back there in the 6. We're going to do a back set right side roll. Yeah, that caught line. Yeah, that caught line. Tight ball. Metro getting one, getting the side out. It's 20-6. Metro on the serve. Metro sent. Down by 13. It's 20-7 here in set 1. The table shows 20-6. Prior to the serve. Looks like they either had a wrong server out of rotation. This is going to end up possibly being an OKC point. Nope, R2 waves it off. I'm not sure what's going on. The table shows 20-7. We're going to leave it be, and here comes the serve. Shorten into the net. OKC getting the side out, 21-7 on that service there. Libero swap will bring Hadley in the serve. Maddie into the front row. It's 21-7. There's the serve into the campfire. That's an ace. It's 22-7. Service sent. Another ace. 23-7. Heat 2 from the finish in this first set. $23-7, Hadley on the serve. Good ball popped by the 4, pardon me. Hadley gets there. Retzi giving that a nice little bump. And hits the antenna, that's out. Metro getting the side out, it's 23-8. Little miscommunication on that third touch. Two from the finish in this first set. Charlotte looking for Maddie. Into the block. Azul on the dig. Charlotte to Daly there, giving her the ride over. Free ball, Azul. Charlotte picking. Maddie. Yeah, all up in the net there on that block. 24-8, this will bring you set point 1 for your OKC Heat. Daly back to serve. See if we can't finish where we started. Daly sends a line drive, shortened into the net. Metro Heat getting the side out on the service there. It's 24-10. Or 24-9. Metro with the serve. Big booming ball out the end line. That'll be how we finish. 25-9. OKC taking it. Set 1. Stand by 3 minutes or less for set 2. quick picture on Coach's camera, and then we'll get ready for set 2. A little different on the lineup here. We got Charlotte in the 1 spot. Azul, Jessica, Bailey across the front, Loretzi, Maddie, Charlotte across the back. Get a lineup check, and we'll get a libero swap in. I would imagine it's going to be Emily coming in. I imagine correctly. Check Metro's lineup. Metro should start with the serve. And we're off. Set number 2 of match 3. Metro on the serve. Yep, that was in. Striking first on uncontested, undefended ball. Heat's down 0-1 here in set 2 at the start. Loretzi, Charlotte looking for Azul. Off the block. Wow. Ref didn't see it. Shortened into the net. 1-2. Heat down by 1. Azul coming back to serve. And we're off. Right at the 5. Pass. Back set. Looking for the right side. Through the block. Azul. Charlotte. Jessa. Shallow ball there. Dug out. Shortened into the net. Heat. 2-2. OKC, Azul on the serve on the 5-6 seam, played by the 6. Overpassed and under the net. That's an ace on that defensive misplay there. 3-2 Heat. OKC Heat up by 1. Azul sends it. Shallow ball in the campfire. The 6 gets there. Overpass. Jester takes advantage. Yep. 4-2. OKC up by 2. Azul on the serve. In the 1-6 seam, the 6 slides over to play it. Middle attack coming. Through the block and down. Metro getting the side out. It's 4-3. OKC up by 1. Metro on the serve. Yep, sails long to the court that time. Service error. Brings up our libero swap. Hadley into serve. Maddie into the front row. OKC's up by 2. It's 5-3 here in set 2. Hadley sends it. Line drive to the 6. That middle bat. Well, she's in the 1, but played out that 6 spot. Azul giving it a ride over and shank. That's, you know what? We're going to call that a back row kill just because I can. 6-3. Your OKC up by 3. Hadley serving to the 6. Pushed. Charlotte. Daly. Miscommunication on second touch. Metro getting a point on an OKC error. It's 6-4. OKC's up by 2 here in set 2. Third match of the day at Crown Town Clash in Kansas City. Metro on the serve. Long of the court. Service error. It's 7-4. OKC up by 3. Daly coming at you to serve. Daly serve. Coach, check score. Here's the serve by Daly. Got the score corrected there. That was ours. Here we go. It was out. I apologize. I got that one backwards. I thought the R2 signaled out over there. It's 8-5. Metro within 3. Substitution on the serve. Service error, 9-5, OKC on top. Here comes Oretzi to serve. We're Dolly Parton on the scoreboard. Oretzi sends it. Shallow ball to the 2, really. 1 and mishandled. We're going to call it an ace. It's 10-5. As that was a beautiful serve to the 2. Hard spot to hit for a server. 2-3-4, very hard to hit. But Oretzi did it. Into the campfire, one slid over to take it. Around the block. Daly on the dig. Daly on the dig. Azul rolls it, and it's shanked. 11-5. Your OKC Heat on top by 6 in set 2. Got to get the ball back from court 5B. Now we're ready to go. Retzi serving. Similar spot. The 1 slid over to take it from the 6. Free ball. Hadley. Daly looking for Azul. Through the block. Big dig from the back row. Push. Yeah, that was a double and a half. 12-5. OKC up by 7 here in set number 2 of match 3. The 1 came up to take that from the 2 there, really. Daly. Maddie shortening into the net. Missed cue on her swing there. It's 12-6. Substitution will bring Ava into the back row for her defensive duties. Metro on the serve. Heat up by 6. Hadley. Daly on the dump. Oh, they defended. Overpassed. Choked up for second touch. Metro getting a point on OKC defensive error. 12-7. Heat up by 5 in set 2. Wide of the court. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That's OKC's ball. Libero swap will bring Jessa into the front row. Maddie back to serve. It's 13-7. OKC's up by 6. And the serve. Kind of on the 116, but the 6 took it. Free ball from Metro. Maddie gets under it. Daly looking for Charlotte. Cuts around the block. Good pop. Azul putting it to the corner on an overpass kill. the outcome of this point real quick. Okay, sticking with a bad call. There's our libero swap to bring M into the back row. It's 13-8. Azul, Daly, looking for Jessa. Over the block and out. Metro on the board, 13-9. OKC on top by 4. Azul, Daly looking for Azul again. Tips around the block. To 9, OKC getting the side out and back up by 5. Charlotte's coming back to serve. To the 1. Out. 15-9, OKC on top by 6. Charlotte sends it to the 1 again. Pass, set, dumped. That works. Undefended, 15-10. Metro getting the side out. There's the serve, shorten into the net. Service error, side out. It's 16-10. Azul coming back to serve. Oretzi coming into the front row. To the 1. Outside. Around the block and in. 16-11. OKC still up by 5. Metro on the serve. Oretzi. Azul looking for Oretzi. Defended. Free ball. Oretzi. Charlotte. Daly over the block. Pop from the back row. And it falls. OKC getting the side out. This will bring up our libero swap. Maddie into the front row. Hadley coming in to serve. OKC up by 7. 18-11 here in set 2. Hadley on the serve, going cross to the 5. Pass. Set, looking outside here. Tipped over the block. Charlotte. Hadley. Oretzi over the block. It's dug. Free ball from the libero into the net. OKC's up by 8. It's 19-11. OKC on top. Hadley sends it to the 5, gets there. Roll. Hadley. Charlotte looking for Oretzi. Tight to the net, tips over the block. Azul. Charlotte looking for Maddie out of the middle, tips around the block. Shorten into the net. It's 20-11. OKC first to the red zone. Up by 9 in this second set of the third match of the day. This will end pool play. Get the 5 first. This will be at least a 1-set win. Dropping 2 earlier. Hadley on the serve. Shank off. That's an ace. 21-11. OKC up by 10. To the 5, passed, set, looking from Pike from the back row. Sails long, 22-11, OKC on top by 11. Timeout Metro, they want to talk about it. Should be 30 seconds there. (22-11). Hadley serving out of the timeout. Right at the 5, passed. Another bump there. We'll get a free ball from Metro. Charlotte, Hadley, nice dime to Retzi from the outside, that's a kill. Out of the system, but it worked. OKC's up by 12, it's 23-11 in set number 2. Hadley on the serve, cross to the 5, mishandled. We're going to call it an ace. Not one of those touches was looking pretty enough to get back over here. This will bring up match point 1, 24-11, OKC on top. OKC was the 4th seed in the pool. Not too bad to at least get one win here. We're going to end on an ace by Hadley, 25-11. That'll do for match 3. Stand by, follow up with your players for what's to come tomorrow.